Hey guys, it's Mike the Wrestling Guide Smith, and you guys are watching On Wrestling. You, this video is actually for my AEW review because I did see it. I did see AEW, and I gotta say AEW was really good last night. I would say it's like at a B plus. I'll get more into that once I get in, because pretty much like the first match we had was basically Jungle Express versus the Young Bucks. I mean, no, not that. The first match we had was Sammy Guevara versus Sean Spears. I think that was a fantastic match because Robbery is really good because he's in a circle. I just can't believe it took him it literally took him to do I think the GT I think it's on the GTH or something like that. It took him forever to get rid of Sean Spears because Sean Spears was just kicking out of everything. Like he would not let him win, and I think Sean Spears is good because he does do a lot of things like him doing a lot of kicks and stuff. Like he was just beating on Sammy and just did the power drive on the outside. I thought he gave him a concussion. I thought he was out. I thought it was gonna be like a no contest or something like that. But Sammy kept going. It was a really fantastic match. The crowd was into it. Like even in his hometown of Houston, Texas, and his fiance was there. I'm like, bro, the crowd was into it. I think it was really good. I think that was probably the best match I've seen. And the thing is, we're getting a lot of stuff for All Out, but we're also getting a lot of stuff for like I said, we got a lot of stuff for All Out, and I like the fact that this match was yo, this is this was like a 4-star, 5-star match. And then the next match we had, which was Jungle Express versus the Young Bucks, I thought that was fantastic because I really wanted Jungle Express to win because I think they're gonna end up winning it at All Out. I think they're gonna end up winning those titles because they've really been proving it day in and day out that they are just bro, the team, the tag team synchronicity, the chemistry is there. Even with the Young Bucks is there, but bro, them ducking the super double super kick, like Luchasaurus doing the tail whip to both of them, doing choke slams, and Jungle Boy is getting on the offense, and the funny thing is Jungle Boy doing moonsaults or stuff for 450 splash was crazy because it was amazing. The crowd was into it. The crowd. I love Jungle Express a lot, and I love that even when I first saw them, I thought they were pretty cool because Jungle Express is cool. They got something going on with that, and that's pretty cool. And I like the fact that they do their own thing, they go their own way, and it's pretty smart. And I'm like, bro, they are really good. Like Christian said, yo. And the thing is, I love the fact that we got this match that we got with them, and it was crazy because the Young Bucks were trying to do everything in their playbook to stop them, and then Luchasaurus is punching out Brandon Keller, Michael Makazawa, and knocking them out, and just they bring in a chair, and then Christian comes in, spears the crap out of Carl Anderson, then spears the crap out of Luke Gallows, and they use the chair to get they use their tag. I forget what it's called. I think it's Wrath of the Jungle or something like that. Their tag team finisher, and literally they get a 2 count. They kick out. The Young Bucks are literally Luchasaurus is out because he did a Tope Silvacina, and he jumped over he jumped to the outside, so he's out. So it's just really just Matt Jackson. It's really just Matt Jackson, and it's Matt Jackson and literally Jungle Boy, and they do the they do they do the good the Young Bucks BTE thing, which they should have won that. That was a fantastic match. I did like the promo that Christian gave to Don Callis saying that, bro, you may think you're the smartest man in the moon, but you're not. But you're always you will to me. You'll always be a corny piece of shit. Which he's kind of, and this is the thing that I think that Christian is kind of stating because we had a lot of good, really good promos, really, and this is the thing I was going to talk about. Even I'll talk about the MJF thing, but even when Mox, because then we had a Mox promo, and Mox promo was you know what, everybody wants to come to AEW, why, everybody's coming in because we're selling out things, we're changing the game of pro wrestling, and he was now people why should it be why should it be so easy, and he was why should it be so easy, Christian wants an AEW title, but like he's like, let's not forget, I was the top of the food chain. He's like, I will beat Christians. I don't want to be retired. Like, and see, like, and the thing is, I like that AEW is giving everybody a shot, and everybody's kind of making their own mark in a sense, because I do. I love the fact that we got a lot of good matches. I love the fact that we got a Thunder Rosa versus Penelope Ford match, because Penelope Ford's been kind of impressing me a lot. And this is year 2 version of AEW, and it was just so good because the crowd was into it. And I love the fact that Brett Baker did her promo. She was talking about Red Velvet, how, you know, you said red isn't my color, but gold isn't your color. Like, gold will never be your color. And I love that they're bringing people in to kind of start this rivalry that I think is going to end up happening. And that's what I'm saying, because, like, you know, you bring people in, and it's amazing because you got a lot of people. And the thing is, even with, like, I'm gonna talk about the thing, even the Team Taz thing, that Ricky Starks is FTW champion, and Hobbs and Hook are still doing their thing with Team Taz. They're actually doing better. And, like, I think that Brian Cage is starting to realize, like, he can be a big guy without dealing with him. And I think that Brian Cage, like, you know, Hobbs, and they were like, we got to go. He was going to make a promo, like, you know, I'm the fighter of the world. I'm the fighter. I'm going to do that for AEW. Like, see, and this is the thing that I wanted them to do with Ricky Starks, and kind of give him a belt. And I think the FTW belt is fine to give it to him. I just don't know what to do. I did like the fact that we got, like, you know, Christian comes in, they got beat up by the Elite, you know. And it's really kind of strange, and I'm going to say this a lot, it's really kind of strange that, you know, that literally that everybody's going to AEW, everybody's getting these opportunities to go to AEW and Impact. Like, and this is the thing, like, AEW is kind of showing me, like, with last night, they're giving me a bunch of matches I probably would have never seen. Like, Arn Anderson's son is going to take on Maka'i Black next week, and I got the idea of that. I didn't even mind the MJF match with Jericho because it was really good. It was really physical. But at the end of the day, MJF showed him, even though, like, he says he's smarter than him, he's he's the future. I believe that he's the future, but Jericho is not gonna let that loss get him. Like, he's gonna want a rematch out of him at All Out, and that's what they should have saved this thing for at All Out instead of doing it on Dynamite, because I think the outcome would have been different. And it's not really controversial, because you know why it's not. Because he literally used the Judas effect, which I kind of figured he was going to pull that out of his playbook at some point. Like, Chris Jericho fighting for 4 weeks is crazy, and I can't believe he survived everything from being bloodied to getting lights knocked on top of his head. And the thing is that, you know, the 5 Labors of Jericho story, I think, is amazing. That it was amazing to put together. I think there's going to be the Labors of Jericho 2 at All Out with MJF, because he's not done. Why I'm saying this, guys, is, look, I don't believe he's done. I know that Miro's going to want against Eddie Kingston because he wants him against the TNT. I think he might do that tomorrow. I'm not 100% sure exactly. But I love that we're getting a tournament for the tag. You know, we're having a tag title tournament. So then they get to face, if Jungle Express wins, they get to face him in a steel cage. Or the Young Bucks can't get any help outside, so they could lose clean, which is good. And the thing is, it's like, and this is something I was gonna say before. Like, AEW was good last night. Like, I'm not mad. I'm glad I didn't miss it. I'm actually glad I can't actually wait for Rampage tomorrow. So I can't wait to watch it. And this is the thing I kind of realized with this too a little bit, that we have we got a brand full of people. Sorry, guys. We have a brand full of people that literally know what they're doing, and that's the thing with Tony Khan. Like, we're getting a bunch of stuff that we wouldn't usually get, and I like that Jade Cargill is kind of taking on everybody. She's taking on, like, I forgot who she's taking on right now. I think it's something. I totally forgot her name. She's taking on somebody, and even with the America top, like the America's top team guy, like I didn't mind his promo. His promo was kind of stupid to me. I kind of feel like he's only attacking Lance Archer because Lance Archer struck first, and Men of the Year are getting involved, which is good because I don't really get to see I don't really get to see Scorpio Sky and Ethan Page that much because they really should be in the tag team division, but they're not. Because it's like, here's the thing. I love even on Elevation that I'm starting to love a little bit more, and I love the promo between uh Paul White and literally like and QT, which was really good. It was funny, but he said he's gonna take him on and he's gonna take on the factory, and he's gonna take him on at All Out, which I think is a perfectly good match. I think it's gonna be fun. And the thing is, like, I don't really get to see, and this is the thing I like about Britt Baker though, because Britt Baker's pretty, like, Britt Baker isn't bad, and I thought like she's not bad as AEW World Champion. I think between the records she's kind of been doing, and everybody's been kind of going up in the ranks a little bit more, and everybody's kind of figuring it, like they kind of fill each other out. And I like the idea that she's kind of got a squad with her, kind of similar to Frankie Monet and Jesse Kamea and NXT in a sense, because I kind of can see it in Aaliyah. I kind of can see it what they're trying to do, and I did love the Bastard Pack promo and El Idolo because I think that's going to be a fantastic match. I think that they're going to do better. I think that even if Death Triangle does win, or whatever happens at All Out. And this is the thing I'm starting to realize too, that the more and more that AEW brings out these matches, that it's like we're getting a lot of dream matches we never thought we would get. Even with Christian and Kenny Omega, like last Friday was fantastic. And this is what I'm saying, guys. Like, in my opinion, I think AEW was fantastic. I think it was fantastic because we got stuff that we like. The stories are actually building on to something else. Like, it's actually going somewhere. And it's giving people a ton of things to do. Sorry. Like, it's giving people a ton of things to do because we're actually making a sense of what we want to make sense of. And it's kind of hard to because, like, at the end of the day, it's really kind of hard to do that because. Sorry, guys. It's really hard to do that because you don't get a lot of matches like that. I really don't think the finish was controversial because Chris, like, he tried everything to get out of the salty earth and he had to tap. But I know it's not going to stop Chris Jericho. I know he's going to get a rematch at him. I know he's going to get a rematch because here's the thing. I know he's going to get a rematch and it's going to impact. It's going to see. Well, and I thought about it a little bit too. I'm just living here a little bit, guys. That I think that literally two things. I think that if Christian wins the AEW title at All Out, Christian's gonna change. He's gonna change fate. He's gonna do something in AEW that nobody's done to Kenny Omega, which is beat him, except for probably which is for Chris Jericho. But the thing is, I don't know how they're gonna do it because the Young Bucks are probably gonna interfere with each other again. But I think Tony Khan's got a plan. I think he's got a plan. I think he's gonna make it like. I think he's gonna make it a cage match so that they can't help him. So if they try to get into the cage, all Kenny has to really do, because like, thing is, AEW does a lot of things. They do. I love that Jericho had a great promo. Even without the music, the crowd was still into this match. I love that his entrance, even though he didn't do his entrance, like the music didn't kick in. Like, the thing about MJF, and this is the thing I thought about it too, is that he's not a bad wrestler. He's not a bad guy. Is that he wants, for whatever reason, and I thought about what this rivalry is, that the Jericho MJF rivalry, he wants to be the next Chris Jericho. He wants to be Chris Jericho. He wants to have a faction like the Four Horsemen. He wants certain things. And that's the problem. Like, like he wants this rivalry to go. That's what I saw with the end, like last of Dynamite, because I think that he wants to be the next Chris Jericho in his mind. He wants to be better than Jericho. Like Seth wants to be better than Edge. That's why they're doing this match that they should have did 5 years ago. And that's why they want it. Because he wants to be the next Chris Jericho. He wants to be the Chris Jericho of AEW, and Chris Jericho's not gonna let that happen. He's not gonna let it happen. Same thing with Sting. Sting wants Darby Allin to be him, but Sting is already him. I mean, Darby already is him, in a sense, like it vicariously through him. But anyway, guys, like, comment, subscribe. Peace.